Logistics excellence through integration leads to stakeholder satisfaction.
For latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
Logistics excellence through integration leads to stakeholder satisfaction. Today, in this cutthroat, hyper competitive, sensitive, volatile business landscape with unprecedented customer demand and product shorter life cycle leads the supply chain managers to be always on their toes and achieve the supply chain excellence. Your supply chain decisions can make and break the overall business strategies. So we need to align, integrate the overall supply chain strategies to ensure and make ourselves the best in this business landscape. So the question is, how can we make our strategies for integrating our supply chain in this today's scenario? We know logistics strategies cannot be work in an isolation. So it is of prime importance that we align all the critical institutions of the overall value chain that makes the business best. So the supply chain integration works with a proper networking, collaboration with all the critical institutions, right from the suppliers to the manufacturers to the DCs and thereby to the end customers with a shared vision and mission that leads to achieve the excellence. A company manufacturing consumer durables, they require raw materials. The consumer durables could be refrigerators, microwaves, washing machines, and any so. And they wish a smooth flow in the overall value chain. In this case, we require the raw materials. The raw materials could be wires, gaskets, coolants, refrigerants, and so on. To make sure that the value chain works at the best, we need to ensure there is a proper push and pull boundary which is being maintained by the overall supply chain enablers to ensure that right from the push strategy, that is between the intermediaries, to the pull that is being done by the end consumers, finally achieved through our overall excellence. When we see a proper integration between the PSI, the purchase, sales, and inventory, the purchase of the raw materials, the purchase then goes to the super stockist. They purchases the material from the manufacturers and thereby they passes it on to the end consumer. During this process, a sufficient inventory management is supposed to be borne between the overall chain so that neither surplus or neither the obsolescence happens, and as a result of which whatever the policies that the organization have, that can be fulfilled. We need to integrate the internal as well as the external factors so that our overall chain walks and travels in a manner that passes through multiple touch points, the institutions in my overall value chain. And in the midst of disruptive environment, we can achieve the business excellence. Each link in the overall supply chain, they work on their own lead time scenarios. During the process, the evolving ups and downs, the sinusoidal graph that happens right from the retailers to the wholesalers to the manufacturers till the supplier supplying the raw material, a bullwhip is being witnessed. Our objective is to ensure that this bullwhip or the whiplash is being reduced so that our achievement of overall excellence is there. I remember to correlate our discussion with one of the law of the science that says every action has equal and opposite reaction. So every push will lead to a successful pull. We need to integrate all the institutions, that enables the push, and finally, which creates a pull, and that hits to the bottom line, and our profits is being achieved. Moreover, what we witnessed last year during the peak corona time, precisely during March, April, May, June 2020, at that point of time, there were a lot of disturbances, disbalances, whether it is micro or macro factors affecting the overall value chain. We saw maybe the retailers were opening the shop, and within few hours, the whole products, they were fulfilled, and customers were waiting in a queue in order to fetch some more products. For that, an ideal push and pull that could have led a better strategic development. So I can say a right decision among the overall logistics network, with a proper transportation mix, with the right mix of IT enablement that can help us to make this supply chain integration as the best, and we are able to work on a global market scenario. So the benefits of this integration is witnessed when, right from supply to the customers, we are able to maintain a streamlined decision making process that enables customer satisfactions, cost reductions, improved flexibility, and improved supplier relationships.
For detailed learning of all logistics subjects, visit www.logiveda.com.